and today I have a live review of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Now, I want to give a special thanks to Nintendo of America for sending me Zelda Twilight Princess for review. I really appreciate it, Nintendo. So this is my live review. This is something that I'm going to be starting up on the channel. So yeah, for my reviews, debates, and all of that. So let's get started here. Now, I want to talk about the story mode for Zelda. I know this is an old game. The game came out in 2006. So pretty much everyone should really know what to expect from Zelda Twilight Princess. So pretty much for people that don't know about the story, the land of Hyrule is covered in Twilight darkness, and you must team up with the Zelda, the Twilight Princess, which is Midna, to help restore light, back to the land of Hyrule. And so the people that lives in Hyrule, they turn into spirits. So that's pretty much the gist of the story without going too far off into it. Now, let's talk about the cream of the crop here. The main things that everyone wants to know about is the gameplay. Now, the gameplay is basically the same. The gameplay is phenomenal. I really love the new additions that they brought to the table with the Wii U tablet controller, where you have the off-screen. As you can see here, I have my Wii U tablet controller with the game playing in the background. If you press the select button, it will launch the off-screen gameplay mode where you can actually just play on your tablet controller. I was actually in my bedroom playing Zelda Twilight Princess HD, and that was really dope to see they add that feature in there. And see, that's one of the key selling points of the Wii U, is that you can actually, do off-screen gameplay. And so they added that feature in the Wii U tablet controller, and so you can play Zelda Twilight Princess off-screen. So that's really dope. And also you can access your maps and items as well. So you can put your fingers on there, switch between different items that you would like. Really cool feature. And this is recommended, man, for you to pick Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Pick it up. If you really want to play the game, I would really suggest you guys picking Zelda Twilight Princess up again, because it's worth it, with the HD attached to it, of course. So now let's continue here. The Wolf Link Amiibo. Okay, so the Wolf Link Amiibo unlocks the Cave of Caverns. Okay, so it's pretty much where you fight hordes and hordes of different enemies in the game or whatever, and it's pretty cool. Like you put the Wolf Link Amiibo right here. It's real simple, and you just attach it right there. And when you get to a certain point in the game, and it unlocks the feature for you to play in the Cave of Caverns, which is really dope. So that's actually a new feature there. Another Amiibo feature is that you have the ability, let me scroll down because I jot down the notes. You have the ability for additional Amiibo features. So you have Link, Toon Link, and Link refills your arrows. Sheik and Zelda restores your health. And Ganondorf, you can take double damage once Ganondorf is scanned into the game. So that is really cool there. There is even I remember there's even an Easter egg in the game as well, where you can see like a picture frame, like on the wall, and I think they have one on the table as well, where it's like it's a Easter egg for Zelda Wii U. I can't believe Nintendo actually did that. If you see the picture, you will see, I think Link is like sitting on a horse or something like that. And it's basically Zelda Wii U. You guys will see it when you pick up the game. Really awesome stuff there for that Easter egg in the game. The graphics. Now let's talk about the graphics. Now the graphics in Zelda Twilight Princess HD is just flat out amazing. Okay, amazing. Like, I am blown away by the graphics. It looks way better than the Wii counterpart and the GameCube counterparts, of course. Like, it looks so much better. Not perfect though. There are cases where throughout the environments and stuff, it kind of looked a little bit fuzzy. It's not perfect by any means. There were even points in the game where the game kind of looked a little bit bland, like certain areas, but the graphics, Link's tunic, everything looks phenomenal. Shout outs to Nintendo for actually doing that. That looked really, really, really amazing. Like Link's tunic blowing in the wind and everything. The water physics. I mean, that just looked mind blowing. I was like, wow, they took a 10-year-old game, remastered it, add a bunch of features to it, and it's worth going back to play it over again because of all these new things that they added in there. And I really, really applaud them. But the graphics is not perfect, but it does look a lot better than the Wii and the GameCube versions of the game. Now, let's continue here about controls. Now, this is where a lot of people was kind of skeptical with the control aspect of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, playing with the Wii U tablet controller. I must say that it is really comfortable. I felt right at home, even though I must argue that the Wii controller is so much easier for you to go fishing with. So I can go fishing with that, and I think that's pretty dope that you can use the Wii controller back in the day and for the fishing aspect. But overall, it is a marvelous experience with the Wii U tablet controller. I mean, I felt right at home. Everything just felt, economical. I mean, you just access your menu, you have your items on screen, everything is just perfect. It's almost as if it was designed from the ground up for the Wii U tablet controller. Now, you have two different controller options. You have the Wii U tablet controller, as well as you have the Pro controller as well. So you can play with either one of them. I would prefer use the tablet controller just for the simple fact that you have all the features of the off-screen gameplay option, and you can switch between different items, as well as you can access your map. You know what I mean? So that is a huge selling point for this game, is that the off-screen gameplay, you can access the maps, you can switch between different items on the fly. It is so really dope. I really appreciate Nintendo for adding that feature in there. Also, you have two different modes. Now, we know the regular normal mode that we have. I think I jot down something here. We have the regular normal mode, and then we have the hero mode as well. Now, hero mode, you pretty much take 2 times the damage, 2 times the normal damage that you would normally take, and there's no refill of your heart. So you pretty much, once all your hearts are depleted, that's it. So it's a lot tougher. So for Zelda veteran fans, I think that's a great mode for you guys to, jump off into and take advantage of. Okay, now there's like I said, with the graphics and the gameplay, there's a noticeable difference, like when it comes to I know that they didn't develop this, from the ground up for the Wii U, but there are signs of slowdown in the game, especially when you're fighting like multiple enemies and such. The game slows down a little bit. It's noticeable, you can see it, but it's not a big deal. And like I said, it's a 10-year-old game. All they did was just up the graphics in full 1080p. And added all these, extra features and such like that. So they didn't really develop. Now, Zelda Wii U is where it's going to be at as far as, being developed from the ground up on the Wii U. So we're going to get all those nice next-gen looking graphics and details and grass and all that. And the grass actually looks really good in this game. It reminds me of Skyward Sword with the graphics and such. It looks really good, but there's noticeable signs of slowdown when you're fighting a bunch of enemies and such. Not a big deal. Now there's even a new dungeon as well in the game. As you get further down in the game, I think it's additional dungeon. Maybe I'm mistaken, but other than the cave of shadows, it's pretty cool once you get further down in the game. I'm not going to spoil anything there. And there's a new item called the Ghost Lantern. So you have the regular oil lantern that you carry around to light certain things with. That is pretty cool as well. But you have the Ghost Lantern in the game, and that is also a new thing that they added. So overall, I think Zelda Twilight Princess HD is worth picking up. The game comes out March 4th for the Wii U, of course, and you get the Wolf Link Amiibo. I think according to Nintendo, they said that they're going to sell the Wolf Link Amiibo, I believe, separately, but it's by far one of the best looking amiibos there is right now, next to the Wario amiibo. But as far as detail, the stone, on Wolf Link's fur, you can feel that. Everything is just in detail there. And yeah, if you're a Zelda fan, if you haven't played Twilight Princess, I would recommend you guys picking this up on March 4th. It's worth the pickup with all the additional features that I mentioned in the review. I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Simply because there's some flaws in the game. Like I said, the slowdowns, the graphics is not perfect, but the water physics, the environment looks rich in detail. The Wolf Link Amiibo, the off-screen gameplay, the fact that you can access your maps, they have new items in the game. It's worth picking up. You can use your additional Zelda Amiibos in the game for additional arrows and hearts and take more damage and stuff like that. It's pretty cool overall package. So I hope you enjoy my live review, and this is something that I will be doing in the future. So yeah, this is my live review of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Thank you, Nintendo, so much for sending me Zelda Twilight Princess HD for review. And yeah, I had a blast playing it, and I will be live streaming it as soon as I am able to do so from Nintendo. Thank y'all so much. Really appreciate it, Nintendo. And 9.5 out of 10 is my review score. Peace. I'm out. Thank you. Stay tuned for my live stream for this game. And it's worth picking up. And 9.5 out of 10 from Games and Wario. I'm out.